R&B divas, Patti LaBelle and Vanessa Williams. They're up next in an R&B diva versus. That's right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. Let's talk. What's up, everybody out there? How you doing? Thank you guys so much for tuning in over here. Let's just dive right into it because we have an R&B divas versus over here. That's right. Patti LaBelle, oh my gosh, and Vanessa Williams. We're doing a versus with these two divas. Yes, we are. And I am really and truly excited about doing this versus with these two. Oh my gosh. Hold on for a second, you guys. Let's just go ahead on and jump right into it and give you a little bit of picture. That's right. Patti LaBelle, If Only You Knew, and Vanessa Williams, Dreamin. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's just take a minute and take a deep breath because we're about to go down memory lane. Picture it. 1983, If Only You Knew by Patti LaBelle. In 1988, Dreamin by Vanessa Williams. Oh my gosh, that's right. Woo! Does it get better than that? Well, right now, this is definitely on and popping. So let's talk about how this came up, all right? Whew. So there I am. It's been about a month, right? And there I am. I'm just sitting back, relaxing and chilling. And one man said, hey, you know what? Check out some Vanessa Williams. You listen to some Vanessa Williams. And here's the song that I wanted to listen to. Darling I. Oh my gosh, I love the song Darling I. So I decided that I wanted to listen to it, and I did. And you can't listen to Darling I without saying, all right, now it's time for me to check out Dreamin. So that's what I did. After I finished listening to Darling I decided I wanted to hear Dreamin. And that's what I did. And I listened to it. Took me down memory lane. The song ended. I was like, man, I have to hear this song again. So I listened to it again. Oh my gosh, so many memories with this song. It ended. I decided I want to hear the song again. And I listened to the song 4 times in a row. Vanessa Williams, Darling I. But the last time, the fifth time is when I just started to listen to the lyrics, intentionally listen to them as I'm singing the song. And I was like, I'll be John Brown. This is Patti LaBelle's If Only You Knew all over again. Then I said, oh my gosh, this would be a great versus between Patti LaBelle and Vanessa Williams. That's how it came about. I promise you I can't make it up. I just heard the lyrics. Okay, so check the song out for yourselves. Vanessa Williams is like, she's saying how to put it together, how to say it right, and to let you know that every night, I'm dreaming. She's trying to find the words to tell her man how much she loves him, how much she adores him, all of that stuff. Like those words are here in my heart, but there's just one missing part. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, y'all just don't know. Yes. Anywho, same thing with Patti LaBelle. I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them memorized. But then I finally get up the nerve to tell you the words, and they just never seem to come out right. Oh my gosh, I was like, yes, I know. I'm excited about it. It's just what it is. Anywho, so I was like, which one do I like best? Well, I'll let you know that in a minute, but here's some information about the songs you probably don't know. At least I didn't know about this. I didn't know. I was pleasantly surprised because another R&B diva I've talked about over here, and I haven't finished talking about her yet, but I've started to talk about this R&B diva, and I had no idea how she was affiliated with both songs and both divas. Rachelle Ferrell. Well, how do I put these two together? I was shocked to find out, and I hope this is correct because I don't remember seeing this when I had the album back in the day, but I'm sure it is correct. Rachelle Ferrell, she is singing background. She's one of the background vocalists on Vanessa Williams' Dreamin'. She's one of the background vocals. I was like, oh my gosh, Rachelle Ferrell singing background vocals on Dreamin'? I was like, what? Anywho, so that's the first thing I found to be surprising. The next thing I found out to be surprising was that, and I kind of remembered this, but I kind of forgot about it, but Rachelle Ferrell also performed her rendition of If Only You Knew, a tribute to Patti LaBelle, back in 1998 at the Soul Train Music Awards. It was Rachelle Ferrell, Ron Isley, Tamia, oh Lord, who is that other? Peebo Bryson, right? Peebo Bryson. Yes, Peebo Bryson. So I was like, okay, Rachelle Ferrell. Here's another thing. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this as well. If Only You Knew, of course, we already know, is like the breakout song for Patti LaBelle's solo career, all right? In 1983, the song was released. Now, I could be mistaken. I'm not sure about this one, because I stumbled across this information back in the 1990s, okay, like early 1990s. So, sometimes people update information, they change it or whatever, so I'm not quite sure. But now, I was under the impression that when Patti LaBelle's I'm in Love Again album was released on Philadelphia International Records, when it was released. Now, from my understanding, Patti LaBelle was not signed to them anymore. Like, Patti LaBelle had her number one hit song in 1983. And like I said, she didn't have a recording home at the time. Now, that's from what I, understood. But anyway, so that was her first number one hit. Here's another thing. It was Vanessa Williams' first number one hit, Dreamin'. R&B number one hit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the song The Right Stuff was a number one hit for Vanessa Williams, but I think it was probably like on a dance charts or something like that. So it depends on how you want to play it. You can say, okay, well, it depends on how you look at it. It was a dance number one. So technically speaking, it was not her first number one, but maybe it was her first number one on the R&B chart. So we'll give you that one. I understand how some people out there think and try to, kind of tear it apart just a little bit. So I'll let you have that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, down to the knit and the grit. Which one do I like best? Well, how about I say it this way? Well, now you know. Well, no, you don't know. So let me tell you. My mother is a huge Patti LaBelle fan. Oh my gosh, my mom loves Patti LaBelle. Okay, she does. And you can check the description box down below. I think it's in there when I was stumbled across Patti LaBelle, Dionne Warwick, and Gladys Knight singing their HBO special. It wasn't Cinemax. I think it was their HBO special, Sisters in the Name of Love. Well, anyway, there's a little bit of story behind that as it relates to me, watching that. Maybe I'll talk to you guys about that later, but I don't want to talk to you guys about that. I'm a little bit long-winded, and I'm trying to hurry up with this one. But anyway, let's get right into it. So my mother's a huge Patti LaBelle fan. And I remember If Only You Knew was just like played all over the household. Like that's all I heard back in the day was Patti LaBelle's If Only You Knew. Anywho, so yes, I love Patti LaBelle's version of If Only You Knew. I love it. But you also have to keep in mind that I'm hearing my mother's music, so I'm listening to my mother's music. And yes, Patti LaBelle is a, plays a major part in, the soundtrack of my life. However, as I am becoming, I'm a pup then, I'm just a little pup back then. So now as I'm getting older, and I'm discovering music on my own and different artists that I like, so on and so forth. And I'm watching MTV, I'm watching BET, like I'm glued into the television set. And then I'm listening to the radio. And I'm discovering all of this music. And I discovered Vanessa Williams. Like, listen, let me tell you guys something, all right? Quiet Storm Radio. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even think we still have Quiet Storm Radio. If we do, I haven't heard, matter of fact, I don't even listen to the radio. But anyway, so Quiet Storm Radio back in the day, for those of you who don't know, let's just say it's like 11:50, 11:55, 11:59, and it's the midnight. It's the midnight all the way up into into the morning. All you hear all night long is Quiet Storm Radio. These are the slow songs that you listen to, like those love songs you hear. And some of these songs are not necessarily songs that were released as singles from albums, but they were very popular songs on, certain artists' albums. Anywho, and so long story short, short story long, I knew that I could count on hearing Vanessa Williams' Dreamin' on Quiet Storm Radio, played on Quiet Storm Radio back in the day. And that's when I'm discovering music and I am loving Dreamin'. Okay. And the two ladies are definitely singing about the same thing and going through the same thing. And Patti LaBelle's song is just a part of the culture. It's what it is. You cannot exclude this song out of the culture at all. And especially that slow build up. I think that's what everyone loves about the Patti LaBelle song. It's kind of like she's singing and then we're just waiting till she gets to the point where we're anticipating it, right? And there you have it. Okay. But there's something about Vanessa Williams' song. I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is. It might be something very, very small when you think about it. But I think this is the reason why I love Vanessa Williams' version of Dreamin'. It's her background vocals. It's the way the background vocals are arranged. Like it's something about it. I can't explain it to you. And I think that's the thing that's missing in the Patti LaBelle song. Like she's singing it from the beginning to the end. Like she sings the chorus, she sings the verses, like she sings all of it. And she does a great job. But I just love hearing those background vocals and hearing, I don't know. It's just something about it. The song is such a love song. It's a song that is both R&B and pop elements in the song. And I don't know, I just love it so. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm almost surprised to tell you guys that I like Vanessa Williams' Dreamin' more than Patti LaBelle's If Only You Knew. And I'm shocked. I don't believe I'm saying it. but I'm saying it. And it's not. And I know in our heads, because I think I'm thinking for the majority of people when I say this, I think we're all saying, but Patti LaBelle is probably like the better singer. But even if we say that Patti LaBelle is the better singer, does not necessarily mean that Patti LaBelle's song is the better song. Like, it's just the way the song is arranged. It's the background vocals of the song. Like, oh gosh. I don't know. I can't explain it to you. I just love what it is that I like about the song. I just love Vanessa Williams' Dreamin'. I don't know. Tell me what you think. You probably think different. You probably don't think that, it's a better song. And that's fine. Then tell me what you think. Anyway, on that note, this is pretty much where we ended the verses. Patti LaBelle and Vanessa Williams. Patti LaBelle's If Only You Knew, and Vanessa Williams' Dreamin'. I say it's Vanessa Williams' Dreamin'. Sorry. It's just what it is. Well, if you made it to this part of the video, if you stayed with me all the way to this part, then I think it's totally appropriate for me to say, hey, chill out with me. That's right. Hit the subscribe button. That's right. And hang out with me as I talk about R&B divas. Yes. And remember, over here, I believe in putting you behind where your heart desires to be, which means if you want to sing, baby, get a microphone in your hand and, baby, just get to singing. I mean, just sing around your house. Go out into, go outside and just start to belt out a tune, baby, but sing. If you want to write, then it means get out a piece of paper and a pen, get out your iPad, whatever it is, your laptop, whatever. Desktop, just get to clicking and writing. You understand what I'm saying? Put you behind where your heart desires to be. And also remember, whenever I leave my mother's presence, she always says to me, she says, baby, remember, I love you, but God loves you best. I love you guys out there. Remember to take care of yourselves, to love yourselves. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next video. And until then, you know what to do. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you later.